Failure is just a bruise. It's not a tattoo. Hi, it's Craig from Scratch at 50. So today we're delving back into golf psychology. I never thought I'd be making another golf psychology video, but you never start learning at this game, and just some recent experiences have made me realise there was another key component of golf psychology that I hadn't included in the first 3 videos. Okay, let's get cracking. My golf psychology series is the content, without doubt, that I'm most proud of. It's the series that's had by far the most views. Some of the videos have had some of the most views, but for sure, they're the videos that I've had the most comments on. And I can't tell you how delighted I've been to see so many, there's hundreds of comments from people saying how useful they found the series, how it made them realise how bad they were mentally on the golf course, or how they've seen improvements in their game since they watched the series, or simply they just started enjoying their golf more. I mean, I just can't tell you how amazing it was to read those comments. So thank you to everyone who commented, and I'm so glad that you found it so useful. And I thought those 3 parts of that series would definitely be it. But my recent experience of trying to qualify for the Senior British Open, where I was brutally honest, made me realise that actually there's another key component to golf psychology that I had left out of the first 3 episodes. So that's what we're going to get stuck into today. Senior British Open. So I was brutally honest about that, and if you've not watched the videos, then there's a series about me trying to qualify for the Senior British Open. But yeah, I was brutally honest about actually having not been in an event of that size for so long, and then that coupled with playing with 2 well-known PGA professionals, one who'd lost in a playoff for the Masters, for God's sake, actually, without me wanting to do it or meaning to do it, meant that I actually just completely shrank and kind of shriveled into a shell, and you know, kind of went into a complete sort of protection state. I mean, I was trying to exercise my routines and my process and all that, but I just couldn't get out of the fact that I felt intimidated and ultimately nervous as well. And the thing that I learned from that, and you know, that quote at the start of this video, it's an amazing quote, and it's not mine. I've nicked it from a well-known football pundit here in the UK. But you know, failure is just a bruise, it's not a tattoo. It's absolutely so true, you know. There's nothing wrong with failure as long as you learn from it and you try and put that right going forwards. And that's why in this video, I'm going to talk about what I learned from that and this other really key component in golf psychology. So the missing component from the first 3 episodes was confidence. You've got to be confident. You know, once you go into any kind of protective state or anxious state, this game will bite you in the ass. And certainly that day at Blairgowrie in the Senior Open qualifying, it bit me big time. And I promised myself that I'd never let myself get into that position again. So this is what you should do on the golf course, in practice and in competition, and certainly what I didn't do on that day. So, confidence. Sometimes you're just automatically confident because you've had a really good week, the week before the competition, you know you're playing well, you know you're swinging well, so you just turn up on that day naturally with confidence. This is not what this is about. This is about exuding confidence all the time and not being affected by the outcome of what you've done the week before, which is we spoke about in episode 1, playing via a process and not via an outcome. Then you just execute your routine and go through your process. But what I'm saying is you must be confident, okay? So when you get over the ball, remember we've got to have also mentioned in the previous episodes, if you've not watched all the episodes, go and watch them. You know, we can't have any technical thoughts when we're on the golf course. We just let it go, okay? Now, part of that is being confident, and what I didn't do in Scotland. So what I want to do, and what I do now, and I want everyone else to do, is just exude confidence in everything you do, okay? Be positive, even in the way you walk into the ball, positive. Puff your chest out, stand tall. In your mind, you're gonna make the most cocky, confident golf swing in your head that you can possibly think of. And you're sending out a signal to everyone you're playing with and everyone on the golf course, just watch what I'm about to do, okay? That's the sort of attitude you've got to have all the time on the golf course. So, we've got 150 yards here. So I stand behind the ball, I'm going to execute my routine, go through my process, but everything is going to be in a positive mindset. And what that results in is a really positive golf swing. Bad golf shots a lot of the time are through indecision and being anxious about the outcome, okay? Taking all of that out of the equation, everything we do is positive. So, step into the ball, confident, stand tall, puff your chest out. You know, this is going to be an amazing golf shot. That's what you're telling yourself in your head. And then just make the most cocky, most confident, best looking golf swing in your head that you can think of. And then just go. Okay, so that shot has gone right into the middle of the green, not near the flag, which is tucked away on the left-hand side. So it wasn't as good a shot as what I hoped it would be, but it doesn't matter because I did everything there to try and make sure that that shot was going to be as good as it was going to be. And I was confident in my approach, in my execution. So wherever the ball went is where the ball goes, and then we just go from there. And also, by the way, this just isn't on your full shots. You've also got to do it on chip shots. And putts. No putt ever went in being short. So that's it for today's video. And basically, in a nutshell, just be completely confident and positive in everything you do on every golf shot on the golf course. Absolutely every sinew in your body and impulse is a positive one that will make sure that you absolutely commit to every single golf shot on the golf course. Okay, that's it for today's video. I think it'll be the last one in this golf psychology series. So, like I say, if you haven't watched the first 3 episodes, then go and watch them because a lot of what I've said today will make sense. And hope you're all enjoying your golf, and I'll see you in the next video.